Hello everyone, Tony Walsh here. Welcome back to the channel. If you've been watching my videos or seen me on other people's live streams, I've been talking about Andrew coming home from Syria, where he's been for the last 9 months. So Jackie and I are headed to New York. We like to stay at Candlewood Suites when we travel, and we're at this one here in Pennsylvania. And normally I would give Candlewood Suites a 10 out of 10 because the one that's in Fort Drum, New York is amazing. But this one here in Pennsylvania, maybe a 5 out of 10. The only reason I'm doing this review because we're actually going to stay in another one outside Fort Drum. So I'm going to compare Candlewood Suites and just see how they differ. So the next one you'll see will be in Evansville, New York, which is outside Fort Drum. I know I just said Evansville, but Evansville's in Indiana. I meant Evans Mill, which is in Evans Mill, New York, just outside Fort Drum. And I don't know if you can see Fort Drum is way over there. So this is the one that is outside Fort Drum. There's actually one inside Fort Drum that we have stayed in multiple times, and it is excellent. And it looks just like this one. You can tell there is a definite difference between this one and the one you just saw in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. So this is why I give them a 10 out of 10. So on the outside, this one here is magnificent compared to what you just saw. So if anybody from Candlewood Suites or IHG Hotel Group see this, you need to do some serious upgrades to the one in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. But let's go inside and see what the inside of this one looks. All right as you walk into the room, got a full-size refrigerator to the left. The Candlewood Suites have little kitchenettes, so even the one that we were at in Pennsylvania, and those are my glasses, because there's our suitcases. You can come on in, Jack. So all the Candlewood Suites have little kitchenettes. You can see a microwave there, cabinets, little desk, recliner with a little table to the side, TV, drawers. I guess them are two queen beds or two double beds, and a queen or double?
Queen.
Those are two queens. And then a large, spacious bathroom. Now, one thing they just told us is they don't do housekeeping but every 7 days. So for two grown adults, from a Tuesday to a Sunday morning, those towels got to last. Or we have to go get more towels. They're not going to bring them to us. So.
And we will be asking.
Yep, so we'll have to get towels before we leave. So that's what the room looks like. I'll carry you around to the rest of the hotel later. Well, what I didn't show you was the closet, and obviously we've got our clothes hung in there now. So a good size, spacious closet. Iron board, iron. So if you're looking for an extended stay, Comfort Suites is the place to be. Also, didn't show you the dishwasher they had there. But then they also furnish, that top drawer won't open. They also furnish all the silverware you need. They have nothing up there. But this has glasses, plates, toaster, salt and pepper cups. The paper plates are ours, so they do furnish all this with the kitchenette. Okay, if you want to work out while you're here, have a nice workout area. And adjacent to the workout area is the laundry. And Jackie has used this already a couple of times while we're here, so the equipment works great. No issues with that. So I guess while you're waiting on laundry and don't want to go back to your room, you can come back to work out. Of course, if you need to buy snacks while you're here, nice snack room. Free coffee. That's what I like, and that's what I'm going to get while we're here, so I'll be right back. Now remember, I said this comfort suites. This Candlewood Suites does not have a restaurant inside, which is a major downfall. But the one on Fort Drum does. And this is where the dining room would be. You come right down that hallway, come right through a cased opening and enter the dining room. But obviously this one, when you come through that door, you come to the outside grill area. So 2 grills. If you're here for an extended stay, actually 2 gas grills, 1 barbecue with charcoal briquettes. And then to the back parking lot that you saw a while ago. Folks, it is Friday morning, and if you've watched my Farm Truck Friday video, you'd see I'm actually standing out here in the snow. And it is great weather. It is not as cold as what you think. I don't know what it is. Obviously it's cold enough to snow. It's not sticking to the parking lot, but it is sticking to the ground out there. And you can see by this windshield here how much it snowed overnight. But somebody from the great state of Arkansas has had a bad time. And I wish I would have noticed this first, because I hope they're okay. But somebody in a Chevrolet had a oopsie. So we'll just pray for them. We go back this way. We'll go to the back parking lot because people are in and out of the front parking lot. But you know, upstate New York is beautiful country. You can't compare it to the big city New York. These folks up here are just as rural as we are in South Georgia, as you are in Alabama, Oklahoma, any of you at your farmstead and homesteads. So I think this is my 4th trip, maybe 3rd trip, Jackie's 5th or 6th trip up here, and this is beautiful country. In the opening clip, I give the Candlewood Suites in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, 5 out of 10. This Candlewood Suites in Evans Mills, New York, I'm going to give a 7.5 out of 10. And really the only reason it's being a 7.5 is because I'm comparing it to the Candlewood Suites that's located inside Fort Drum, because it gets a 10 out of 10. So this one here is being deducted a little bit because of the housekeeping, only 7 days. I can understand not coming to a room every day, but if you're here for multiple days, I think they should bring towels to you. If that's the least they do, is bring towels, let's not have to go fetch them. The other main reason is no dining room. There is no restaurants in this little town for you to go eat, except for fast food. So you have to drive 10-ish miles to go sit down at a restaurant. So it would have been nice to be able to walk downstairs and get a hot breakfast. You can at the Candlewood Suites on Fort Drum, so there's no reason you can't at the Candlewood Suites. This is just outside Fort Drum. The other thing is the hallway we stay on is a no smoking hallway, and there is one room that we pass by every time that smells like car exhaust, which means they are smoking in that room, and it reeks in the hallway. So Candlewood Suites, IHG Hotel Group, you could do a little bit more work. You could do a lot more work in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. You could do a little bit more work with this one here. Now, I'm not being paid for this review. Jackie is an IHG member, so that's the only discount we get. But as we travel and as you travel, we deserve to know how these hotels are treating us, because it's our hard-earned money that's paying towards their profits. So again, Hazleton, Pennsylvania, 5 out of 10. Evansville, New York, 7.5 out of 10. Fort Drum, New York, 10 out of 10. I still will stay at the Candlewood Suites of most choices. So if you're traveling, give Candlewood Suites a shot. Until we get back together, y'all take care and God bless.